hit it again.
No, because who knows what'll happen.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's better this way than what it was. I mean, because it was really super bad. Yeah, it is kind of weird. That's okay.
I think each time you hit it, it changes it.
Yeah. Let me get off of the auto first of all. That might be helpful. And then I'll try it. I'll be brave and try it again. Does it look wonky to you?
Well, you're not live yet.
Oh.
No, it looks perfect on YouTube.
Okay, I'm not going to worry about it for now. We are not going to worry about it. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Like my mom calls me. I hit a button on my remote and I don't know how to fix it. Hey Linda. Hey Leslie. Hey Kristen.
Hey guys.
Hey Tamara.
Oh, Alexa, I drink the other room. Hold on.
Hey Kim. Hey Candy. She hit a button on her monitor and changed the way she sees stuff on her screen, but it's no big deal.
Yeah, yeah. I pushed a button that I didn't even know was there, so I didn't know I hit it. I mean, because everything I do is, on my keyboard, but there's buttons there I didn't know about. There's even a menu button. Oh my God. Right. Menu, down, up, exit, scale. I never really looked there, but oh well. Lots of buttons to play with. Now I know what it means. Don't touch the buttons. I didn't know I had any to touch.
That's right. Hey, Kathy D.
Oh, hello, everybody. Oh. I noticed I forget who it was. Now I forget if it was Lisa or Kim. Who was it? Now let me double check. Somebody's package was mailed all the way back on the 10th. Let me go look. And it says it's been delayed. Let me make sure who that was. I forget now. Delivered. Okay. Laura's is still out there in somewhere land. And stuff I delivered that I mailed out the same day, they've all been delivered, but Laura's is out there. Our Canadian people are still out there. And one second. Melissa's is still out there. She's in New York. I don't know why hers has not arrived. And that was mailed way back on the 13th. So I see that people's is being delayed. Let me see. There was one more way back there. Tammy's was sent out on the 10th, and it's still out there in P.O. Box land. I think everyone else, no, it says here 50% delivered. Let me see which ones haven't been delivered.
Hey, Elaine, Lucy, Kim, Jude, CJ, Tammy, Natalie, Deborah. Hey.
Okay. Who?
Reward.
Tracking. 1 second, ladies. I'm trying to oh dear. This was sent. When was this sent? One's delivered, one's still in transit. This is all the way, oh my, the 26th. Oh yeah. One's New Zealand, one's Canada. Okay, so that's what's going on with that one. All right, so a few Canadian customers, a few down under customers, and 2 in New York. For some reason, they're just not where they should be. And I'm sorry. But at least I'm able to track yours. I have one that I sent out. I sent a bunch of stuff out. I took it to the post office on Sunday because, you know, I do all of my postage, you know, here on the computer. And then I bundle everything out and package it. And then I go in and shove everything inside of the post office. And the day that that must have been, yeah, I took it Sunday. The post office closed on Monday. So then I started checking on Tuesday, which was yesterday, to make sure everything got scanned. And everything got scanned except for one thing that I took in, and I checked today, and it still hasn't been scanned. So I think they lost something of mine inside the post office already. I mean, it hasn't even been scanned. It isn't like it's just sitting there. It's not even recognized. So I contacted the customer because she's a first-time customer. I thought, oh dear, great, you know.
Oh God.
Yeah. So I sent her a copy of it showing the tracking number and that it's not even showing that it's scanned, and told her that, you know, if I don't see movement in the next couple of days, then I'll just send her another one. But I don't know what happened to it.
Are you sure it's not in your back seat?
No, I'm sure. I even double checked. I thought, oh, maybe it fell down and fell under the seat or something, but it's kind of hard for a big package to fall underneath the seat. But nope, it's not there. And I took it in my truck, so there's no back seat. It's just, there's only a front seat. Oh boy. So, oh, great. So anyway, that's my story, guys. How's your day going?
Long.
Oh, it's been one of those, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Very long.
that's not good.
Yeah.
Hi, Hassan. How you doing? Hi, Tammy.
Hey, Hassan.
Lane, CJ. Barbara.
Barbara at all. We got everybody else.
Oh, Jude got her kit. Yay, yay, yay. Happy dance.
Wow.
Hi, Leslie.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's been 2 weeks. What's up?
Say what?
I told Leslie it's been 2 weeks. What's up with her job?
Oh, yeah.
Don't make me have to go across the street and beat somebody up.
Hi, Tammy. Was that Tammy's I was talking about? No, I forgot who I said it was.
Well, that's what I asked you if it was Tammy Ward, but you never answered.
Oh, I was too busy yakking. I think it is Tammy Ward. Tammy, were you here the whole time listening to me chit chat about you?
No.
Oh, okay. See, your package went out on the 10th. Let me double check. Let me double check if it was the 10th.
She said it's probably in D.C. with her Johnny letters.
Oh, that's right. I think a lot of stuff got held up. They
Kim
probably
got
thought it was
hers.
a bomb or something. That's right. So it says here, Tammy Ward in transit. Let's see where it says it is now. Okay, it shows that it is, I don't know exactly where it is, but there's a little dot with a B up above Richmond, but I know it's not in Richmond. It's way up above Richmond. So anywhere, it's there. It's not like it's stuck back over here somewhere. So at least it's close to you.
She said all her stuff is stuck in D.C.
Okay.
Linda said hey, Linda, she got her slow stitch kit. Thank you.
Woohoo. Happy dance. Okay, well, I guess except for just a few, everything's moving along just fine. All right, so
She only made 7, Jude, so a lot of us missed out on slow stitch kits.
oh yeah, that's right.
She funked out right in the middle of.
I punked out, well, because I wasn't going to make any money for the amount of time I was putting into it, and there was no way I was going to charge you guys the amount of money it would be worth me to make them. So I said, forget it. We're just not doing it. I don't want to be taken advantage of, and I don't want to insult you guys. So that was that. I know how to cut and run.
That's okay. I got a bag of fabric scraps for $2.50.
See, that's what I mean. See, perfect. Yay, yay. Okay, so those of you guys that come out and hang out and play with us, you know that I was trying to figure out what to do with this Art Nouveau thing. And I just kept getting stuck and stuck and more stuck because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with it.
Hey, Peggy.
No, I knew what I wanted to include in there. Hi, Peggy. I knew what I wanted to, play around with and the colors and stuff, but I just didn't know what to do. So I came up with a couple of ideas. They're going to be all in the kit. You can do with it what you want, as far as, the format that you want it to be, but we'll do the different ones together. And you may choose one, you may choose them all. I really don't know. But I kept wanting to gravitate toward more of an art journal as opposed to any kind of a junk journal or anything like that. Specifically because the Art Nouveau style covers so many different things. And I guess I just couldn't choose on one. And so I just said, let's just throw everything in there like it's some kind of an art portfolio and you're showing examples of the different types of art. So that's kind of how I'm approaching it. And this, I don't even know if this is, I know it's not done. I haven't sewn anything into it, but I just wanted to give you a sneak peek of, what it's going to look like. I don't have the kits together. I don't have all the stuff that's going to go into the kit yet, but I figured that's what we'll do the first part of tonight, if you don't mind. Okay, so color, color, and color. Now, the art, if for those of you that are new to Art Nouveau, it covered clothing, furniture, jewelry, advertising, architecture, you name it, it influenced. It was a great influence during that period of time.
Hang on.
Go ahead.
Hey, Annie Mae. Okay.
Hey, Andy.
Go ahead.
And so, now I personally, because of my background in architecture and stuff, I'm really gravitated toward that aspect. The average person that isn't interested in that, I think what they think of when they think of Art Nouveau, they think about the advertising, which is all the women and, all the swirly stuff and the flowers and all that kind, which is really, really beautiful. So I'm kind of like bringing those two together, and then, you guys can choose what you're going to do with it. So on this cover here, what I did, I like to do put a bunch of paint down with my jelly plate, and we also do it with the credit card. So that was the technique that I used on this right here. And what this cover is, and it'll be part of the kit, we'll just break it down right away so there's no mystery. I found these really cool file folders that have these compartments that are already in there. Okay, so that's what this is right here. But I didn't want it that long, but I didn't want to necessarily cut it down, but you could. And so what I did is I created a flap so that I was making it smaller. So that's the base of what this journal is. So I did the jelly plate work on here, like I mentioned, and then I cut out stuff, I printed stuff, I cut flowers because flowers are very dominant in this style. I cut flowers out of a book. Peacocks are very influential during this period, peacock feathers. So I had to put that, of course, in the front.
Who said?
Who said what?
Who said peacocks?
I did.
And architecture. And I guess next is going to be a little Chinese man walk out of there.
Chinese. Wait a minute. I don't understand what's going on. I don't remember.
Somehow drag some Asian in there too, because you got your favorite architecture.
Well, wait a minute.
Peacocks.
Hello. I'm glad you said that.
Oh, sure.
Because when you start reading the history, which I'm not going to read you the history books, you get to do your own research in detail. During this period of time was when the United States and Japan opened up what do you call it? Trade. It was in the I forget what time, mid 1800s, mid to late 1800s, when they opened up trade with Japan. And it was the first time, unless you were, this world traveler and went over there incognito when you weren't supposed to, the average person had never seen Japanese art as we know it today. And they were first exposed to the block printing of the Japanese. And if those of you that know about the block printing that the Japanese do, it's got swirls all over it. So those swirls were very influential in the design that was incorporated with the artist that did the Art Nouveau. So yes, there is an Asian connection, and it will not be lost with me, let me tell you. Okay, next.
So I guess rehearsal paid off because we got it right.
You get paid. You get paid. It's okay. Yeah. So anyway, so I just put a few of those things in here on the cover just to kind of represent the flow, the flowers, the whole kind of look. And this was one of a poster that was from that time period. So that was that. And like I said, these aren't done yet, but it's an example of what we'll be doing. All right, so let's put the flapperoonie down. So again, in here, I did a lot of the, I just put my paints in there and did the old, slop the paint up all over this, but you could also use some of the papers that you're going to get, some of the printouts to, cover up the inside if you're not a paint person, or do both. And here is, probably a poster you guys have seen before. And so I decided to put that there. Now, if you recall those cool things I showed you last time that were those big, large pieces, and I said we're going to use those in the future. Well, this is the future. So each kit's going to have one of these squares.
Hey, Yvette.
Let me get approximately what size they are. So they are approximately 8 1/4, 8 1/4 to 8 1/2 inches, somewhere in between there. Yeah, I would say between 8 1/4 and 8 1/2. So you're going to get one of these, which is perfect if you want to use it to make a journal out of. If you want to make one of those, what are they called? Traveler's notebooks. So you could do that with that. And it could be separate. You could have it inside of here. You could use all the papers that I've used in here to put into this journal or whatever. Second option is what I ended up doing is I cut this in half, and then I put one of the pieces here in the front to create this pocket. And now I have a smaller one left over that I can make another little small journal, or I can cut these up into tags, or cut them up into, for the tabs over here, or whatever you want to do. But I'm going to turn this one into a little small journal that I'll use in here somewhere.
Hey, Les.
And so this is a pocket, and this comes with this lining already. So on this particular piece, what I did is I took the lining out and used that to create the gussets that we've done before, so that you're able to put stuff in instead of just a piece of paper. Because usually these are glued down like that and you can't hardly put anything in there. So this way it opens up, ta-da, and you can put a lot of goodies. Okay, so
Tammy's screaming at you.
oh, I'm sorry, what is she saying?
I want that square. Can I get the kit with that square? Can I get that square?
There's no kit with no square. What is she talking about?
Red square that you had.
Oh, this is her. Oh dear, here we go. You mean this one right here?
Yeah.
Okay, but okay. Well, I feel stuck. Nobody else now start asking. Tammy, I feel bad because she hasn't gotten her package.
She had to have an IV port for a long time.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Okay.
And she can't even get her packages.
No more whining.
Huh?
No more whining.
Yeah, no more whining. Ow!
Brat.
Okay. So, all right. So that's that so far, right? Right. It's all right. Also, what was very influential was wallpaper. If you've seen old Victorian homes and you see all those wallpapers with the peacocks and the birds and the crazy squirrels chasing something and nuts coming out from all these, that's all Art Nouveau. So I found some sites where they had some of the old wallpaper, and so I got some of those. Here, you know me, and again, my architecture. These were all done during that period of time, and it has all those really beautiful shapes and flowers and swirls and blah blah blah. And so there'll be a few of those in the kit. There's more in my book, but you don't worry. I'm going to flood you with those. I might give you like 2 of them or something to play with. Now, oh, and then you're also, I didn't bring it over here. You also get just a plain file folder, because that's what I used for the base of this also. Because I like the sturdiness. You can get it all, wet and full of paint, and then glue a bunch of heavy stuff and hang things on it, and it won't mess it up. Again, I'm not done. Here's another example of the wallpaper. And then some more, I was playing around with the with some of the sculpture that was on some of the buildings. Here's some more. Yes, you can tell what I like. I know, you guys already know me. And the other side of that wallpaper, here's another one of those pieces. I just love it. I got a couple of pictures from downtown on some old buildings that have some of that work. And then look at these beautiful doorways. Another thing that was very common during that period of time was that really ornate ironwork, that swirly stuff that you see sometimes in older buildings and towns, if you're fortunate enough to have old buildings. A lot of that beautiful brass swirly railing is from that period of time also.
So this is standard caboodle price, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And hello, Janice Glines. And excuse me, Tammy Ward, with your big old "I love you, Rosemary." She don't read chat. I read chat. And you love her. Okay.
Oh yes, William Morris, exactly. This is probably
the
his.
cigarette man.
That looks like his work for sure. I don't know if it is, but I would swear that's his work right there. All right, so now we get to the back. And now don't look at these. These are old things I already had. So don't say, oh, I want one of those. I should have had them in there. These aren't part of the kit because I got these a long time ago and they were saved in my other computer, and I don't have these files. And I would have to hunt everywhere to find these again. So sorry, but these are not in the kit because I don't have the files for those. But anyway, so what's fun about this side now, okay, what you can do with this end is, because remember now, we had all of these, And so you could, glue down, any of the printouts. You can glue down the face people. You can just paint it. You can draw, put fabric, whatever you want to do. But I thought it was fun to put this lady here. So when things are out of there, it's still kind of a pretty page.
I know. I saw her skirt, and I'm like, "Where's the rest of her?"
And so this flap here, because remember we cut this so it wouldn't be so high. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet here, because you also, if you have leftover pieces, which you will, of your other file folder, you could have things flapping down here, or you could have this over toward the back and have other things. I mean, you can really fill up this thing with a lot of stuff. Like I said, I just got started. It's not finished, so there's still a lot of possibilities for this one. I put on here some of the things on these tabs. I printed them out again on some of my paper that I had done with the jelly plate. And just some of the things that are highlights for me is like different colors that were used in that period, the graphics. And then what I failed to mention is a lot of the books that you guys like that have all the really cool pictures of plants, and it has what am I trying to think of? Oh, like the Latin names and all this stuff. A lot of that was from this period that we're talking about. And so it was used, those were used a lot in the artwork also. So you had all that fluidity. If you think of all the things they use, it's all very fluid. It's very round. It was very colorful, and it was all pretty much nature inspired, because this type of artwork basically was a rebellion, artistic rebellion against what was going on, in that period of time. I won't get into that right now. Maybe we'll talk about that later. Again, not going to be a history lesson today.
Oh, man.
There's so many things I could say, but it'll just start going down the rabbit trail, right?
There was like a lot of artists too, right? That like that Alphonse, whatever his Mucha Alphonse Mucha or
Muka.
Muka,
Yeah.
whatever. Muka,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. If I'm not mistaken, that might be his. I forget now. It might be. Anyway, so in addition to what you've just seen, I tore a book apart. I'm panting. I tore a book apart. And so you're going to get originals. Where's the book? Where'd the book go? Where's the book? Where's all this stuff? Hold on.
That might be against the law to tear books up and distribute them all over the country.
No,
I'm gonna check.
I didn't make copies. If it's illegal, then you should not be able to ever resell a book.
You unpublished it and sent it out all over.
No, I didn't. I didn't unpublish.
Yeah, Klimt is one.
You're trying to get me in trouble. Just stop it.
Macintosh. There you go. Yes, of course, Barb. It's always a history lesson, and it's
That's right, Clint. Look, he's right here in the front.
Yeah.
Ah, funny that you say that. He's right here in the front. Okay. So I don't need to be telling you guys nothing. You know all about it already. Okay, so anyway, I had this book, a beautiful big book, and it got completely torn apart. So I'm just randomly, I'm going to put a couple of these in each packet. I'm not going to show you anything in here because, Tammy might say she wants that one.
She can't have nothing else.
Anyway, so you'll get a nice little variety of, all they're all Art Nouveau things, probably things you've already seen, things you haven't seen. And so those they'll come in the kit. And if I run out, I have another book that's just the Muka. I really don't want to tear that apart. Oh, his work's in this book also. let me see what else. Oh, those of you that got the door kit, these some of these, I can't remember which one I included in the kit, but anyway, just to give you an example, these are examples of ironwork that would have been done during that period of time. And this is cast work that would have been done during that period of time. Oops, not that door. This right here, this ironwork. Not that, but that.
Oh, cool, Leslie. She has a book of Muka postcards. Now she can use them.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, how exciting. So anyway, so that's kind of an example of that period of time.
See, it pays to hoard. You never know what's going to come out of a deep, dark crack of Rosemary's imagination
Well, there you go.
on the Caboodle Price is Right show.
What else is going in there? Oh, I'm putting in I know there's other things. I just wanted to show you the main format, that we're doing. What did I do with that? Where did it go, Wilbur? Oh man. See? Once again, trying to get organized. Where did I put that? That's very, very strange. Oh, here it is. Hello. Woohoo. Here we go. Okay, so
Be ready.
what's that?
When will they be ready?
Okay, this is the truth. I usually finish the prototype before I put the kit together, because as I'm doing it, I go, oh, wait a minute, I think I have blah, blah, blah. Let me run and see if I have that. Do I have enough? Yes, I do. Then I'll include it. And I'm not done. And I still might think of things, and I still might have stuff. So I don't know. Hopefully, today's the 20th. I have to have it done by this weekend for sure. I was thinking, because a lot of you guys, know the stuff I put in my kits, know if you want it or you don't want it already. I thought of putting the listing in the shop as a pre-order. That way that people that don't follow, the YouTube stuff, they're going to wonder why there's no pictures with the kit, because some people they're just Etsy people. They're not YouTube people. And they'll go, well, what's in the kit? So that way, if I put that as a pre-order, you guys will know what we're talking about.
Oh,
so I might put it in. I might even put it in tonight for those of you that already know if you want it or don't want it. And then when I have it done, then I'll put the usual pictures that I do and the usual video that I do when I have my kits out. I might do that. I'm saying might right now because I have no idea. Okay, so yes.
Questions, because Natalie said, how do we go about purchasing a kit? And Jude said, can we pre-order the kit? So you answered all.
Okay, fantastic. So I think while we're here doing all this, maybe I'll be playing in the Etsy shop and setting up a pre-order for you guys so that it's there before we're done here. Okay, so with all that in mind, I had a book that has some flowers and stuff. Let's move this over for a second. That had some flowers and stuff. So I just kind of went crazy and cut out flowers, because to me, that's all part of it too. You have to have your flowers in there. You have to have the flowers on the girls' heads or coming out of their ears or something. They did all kinds of weird stuff. And so I do that. I like to add little cards in there to paint up, and then maybe even glue these things too, because now if you make it like I did, you have all those little pockets to fill up. So some stuff like that to play with. Whoops. Some of these, oops, I think they're kind of sort of upside down, these cards. I love working with these vellum tags. So there's three vellum tags. There's going to be at least two of the sculptures, and I love this interior. This is a sunroom. Look at that. That's a restaurant, but it's like a solarium. Isn't that gorgeous? And that was very indicative. All that would have been iron and glass. Isn't that gorgeous? I know, that's my thing. Okay, whoops. I just think that's just gorgeous because it was very influential in all of the poster work that was done at that period of time. Here's some examples of the wallpaper. Whoops. And then of course the thing that I was telling you about. Here are the printouts that will come with it, so that you can make your little tags or glue them onto the pages. And then you're going to get a file folder. I have this one torn apart because I wanted to show this pages. You're going to get a file folder. This is one file folder. And then you're going to get this thing. That file folder. That thing. And then you're going to get those things that I took out of the book, right? The posters, some of the real stuff as opposed to the printout. When I say real, I mean out of the book.
That looks like Princess Leia back there.
Yeah.
She comes up in all your kits.
I know, she's very influential, don't you think?
Remember the Indian ladies with the...
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Yes. Yep. You see, the more and more we see stuff, we really see how each time period is really influenced by
Star Wars.
Like we know, there's nothing new, right? And then, like I said, you're going to get some of the pages from this book. If I run out, I have another book that I can resource. And then I'm trying to see if what I thought would look kind of cool on here, I ended up putting this, which is just that fiber something, those fiber things. But I was thinking this might look kind of cool with some kind of lace that, you guys have all kinds of sprays and stuff. You sprayed it some kind of wild color. It might look kind of cool, or it could be, put back here on there. So I'm going to look and see. I don't have enough of any one kind, so it'll be some kind. They're not going to all be the same, obviously. So you'll get a strip of something that you can decorate either this flap or the other flap. So I think that looks kind of cool. And I'm on the hunt to see if I have any fabrics that would look kind of cool, just to, maybe sew on the edges or to create little tabs or something, nothing big or nothing, but just something that goes with the feel or the color or something. So that'll be included in it also, but I don't have that yet. And what else?
What else?
I'm trying to think. And see, that's why I'm saying I really don't know, because as I work on my journal, then I go, oh, we need to have so-and-so, and then I'll run and go get it. Then I'll run and go get it.
To the right.
And you're going to get, what's that?
Is that a napkin on your right, or?
No, this actually, no, it's like a medium cardstock, between cardstock and, yeah, it's a cardstock, but I would say a thin cardstock. Yeah. And I think, if I can recall, because I've already cut a lot of these up, this was a big paper placemat. That company that makes those really cool napkins, they also make these kind of ornamental type placemats. And
like Michael or Michelle?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think you're right. And so I cut those up because I didn't have enough for, when I don't have enough of any one thing, I just start tearing it up so that we have like pieces. But I thought that would make a really cool tag, or even the cover to a small little journal or something that you can stick in here somewhere. Oh, and I didn't print these out. You're going to get at least 1 or 2 larger pieces of the wallpaper, and also the little sample one of the wallpaper, but enough so that you can make a page out of it. Oh, and I bought some peacock feathers because I knew we had to have a peacock feather for that.
Stop it.
Hold on.
I'm going to hang up.
What's this about a peacock feather? I love excuses to go shopping. I love excuses to go shopping. And let me pull one out, and you'll get your peacock feather. Now you can turn that into like a bookmark. You can put it down onto a page. You can laminate it. If you got wax, you could wax it. There's all kinds of fun stuff you can do with it. So that will be also part of the kit. So there you go. I think we're going to have fun. Oh, and if you haven't noticed yet, what today we call Bohemian was really Art Nouveau. So just so you figured that out right now, right? Right.
It's all right.
That was the artsy look during that period of time is what we call Bohemian now. Yay! I'm so excited. I just love all the colors and everything. So if you guys want to start looking at your color palette, I'll show you the colors that I use. You know, this may or may not be the palette you like, but for those that it is, I'll show you the colors that I used because you probably have some in your arsenal. I used this type of a yellow, which this is called, where's the name? This is called moon yellow. So I don't know how it's coming across, but it's a little egg yolky color. It's a very, very warm yellow. So I used a lot of that in the pages. I use this called just plain old yellow green. That's inside of the paints also. Sea aqua I used a lot of that on this cover. And these are like you can see the different ones, Americana, folk art, but you know, they've all got similar colors. I used a little of the bright green. You can see I got a little bright over here. And then I used just whatever you know, turquoises or teals that I had. I threw some of that in the batch. I threw in a little bit of orange. And I didn't use that. I'm not sure why that's there. I didn't use that either. I did use this. This is crimson. So if you have like a brickish kind of, you know, reddish color, that looks really cool with that turquoisey teal color. And I used a little bit of whatever little metallics I had. I used up some gold that I had and a little bit of bronze that I had. And I tossed those out because, I mean, there was hardly nothing in there. So I used that up on there, sprinkled it around. And I just used a tiny bit of this silver metallic color shift, but not that much. I think I just used it on the feather. I think that's the only time I used it, to tell you the truth. And you can't hardly see it. I don't know if you guys can see it. A little bit. You can see a little bit there and on the center. And that was pretty much it as far as the metallic was concerned. But that's kind of, you know, all the colors I used. If you were just interested in, you know, getting kind of sort of the same look, that's the colors there. And you can really see the greens over. I got a little crazy on the greens, but I figured I needed to kind of balance it out, get a few little cool colors in there. It's going to get covered up with pictures and stuff anyway, so
So it
not
looks like
great.
a chalky paint.
It looks like what?
The blue looks chalky, like a chalk paint.
It does, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
It's weird how, yeah, but no, it's just these little crazy acrylic. Well, you know, that's all I used. And I think it's just the way that it pulls off of the jelly plate, you know?
Yep.
It kind of, you can see through it almost. So you see all the different layers in it. Oh, you can see a little bit of the gold I got on there. Not that much, but a little bit. I didn't get too crazy on the gold because I thought I would come back later and maybe do some stamping or something with gold. Oh, and that was another thing. I thought it'd be pretty cool if I found a really, you know, kind of cool graphic design that really says, you know, I'm Art Deco, you know,
Art
so that
Nouveau.
maybe we could make a stamp and do some stamping of some traditional shapes or something. So I better write that down. Let's put some stamps.
Did you mean deco?
Say what?
Did you mean deco?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay.
What is wrong with me? No, I did not. I don't even like it. What was I going to say? Oh, yes. Stamps. So that will also be included in the kit. Something I figure we're going to try and make just the foamy stamps, not the real stamps. Oh, pretty. Oh, sorry.
You could do something like those, you know, those not tulips, but you know those flowers that were.
I know exactly what you mean. Yep.
Yep.
That would be really cool. Yeah.
And it wouldn't be hard to carve, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, that would be cool. Well, I have this book here, which is the Dover one. Hold on, we can get anything out of there. Uh-oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go. Is that clip art or something? Yeah.
Yeah. That's not what you mean, but that's cool.
Yeah, if you want to carve that.
Well, that wouldn't be so hard the way we do it. I'm sure they have here what you're talking about. Oh! You guys have to get a ginkgo.
I have some, thank you.
I mean, what's the kit without a real ginkgo?
A real ginkgo and a peacock feather. I can concoct all kinds of potions with that.
I'm just getting more and more excited each time I think of something. That's what I mean. It's not done. It's not done, ladies.
Let's see what chat's saying. That's right. Jude said when you do your version of it from the kit, scan it and it's your own original. Lucy has the Dover Art Nouveau book. There are some awesome images in there. There was also a disc. Melissa said, where's the statue from in the kit? She's really cool. I don't know what statue.
What's that now?
Statue?
Statue? I don't know. I'm not sure what the question means. I'll answer it if I know the answer, but...
And Leslie Kindrick can't wait. I don't think anybody can wait.
When I had my studio for my gilding that I did for for the frames. I had used this on my cards and just put the name of my studio in there.
Oh, that's cool, Barbara. She said they went to tour a Frank Lloyd house and they met under the ginkgo tree.
Oh, see, that's all ginkgo right there, leaves. That's pretty. The little lizard. These are all so pretty.
Oh, probably just on Pinterest or something.
What's that?
You're talking about the Princess Leia statue.
Oh, that was at, I go to all these museum sites that have free downloads. And I go to I've got a list of around 6 or 7. And I don't remember where I get what from, but it's usually from there. I don't see it, and I know exactly what you're talking about. It should be here. It's very common in the design.
Yep.
How funny.
I don't see it.
Huh?
I don't see it.
I know. Isn't that strange? Oh, and very common was water themes, like the fish, the koi fish and the seaweed and all that stuff. You see that a lot in the art also. And that was influenced by the Japanese block printing. Well. I guess we're going to see the whole book and we're not going to find that flower. Oh, well, I guess you guys are going to get it. I can find it somewhere else, so I'm sure.
It's always Japanese, Tammy.
Oh, see, and here, just for you to see. See here, this is a reminiscent of the Japanese block printing right here. So's that.
Hey, Darla.
Hey, Darla. Miss Darla. And we have the alphabet.
Hey, Erin. What did somebody just have a sale and it let
They
out?
they just let out. I know Pearl was trying to sell stuff.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, three of my friends here said, "Oh, she's selling," because they didn't want me to miss out. But I had already been there earlier, and they were too expensive for me to share with you guys. So if I can't keep my kids a certain price, I don't get the stuff because, well, what's the point,
Oh,
and I don't need anything for me.
They were not at a sale.
And they got here at the same time. How romantic.
They were at Kathy's.
Oh, okay.
They were
They were playing?
Painting.
Painting. Oh, cool. All right. Well, can you believe that? It's not in here? I don't believe it. Look at the little squirrel. See what
Hey,
I'm saying?
Arlene.
Squirrels everywhere. There's a squirrel. Here's a squirrel. Everywhere a squirrel, squirrel.
Wow. Not there.
I created, um, I won't be able to show you, but if you see this right here, you want to see how crazy I can get. Let's see. Hold on. I still can't even believe I did what I'm going to tell you that I did. Yeah, I was a little cuckoo. This is when I had, well, it was the only artistic thing I was doing at the time. I wasn't doing any of this. But you see this right here? It's obviously a peacock, and it's got all this really cool stuff. All right. All right. So I have a friend who has a house, kind of the same age as mine, which is, kind of late early 1900s. And up above on the wall, there's a space to have that decorative um, wallpaper, between the I can't even think of words right now. The crown molding and the trim. And the space is, it's about like that. So what's that around? Whoops, about 2 feet. Hold on, let me see. I think it's about 2 feet. One, yeah,
Hey,
it's about
Samantha.
maybe 20 inches, maybe 20 inches. And if someone could like more peacocks than I do, it's her. And she saw this in another book, and she says, Rosemary, can you make me some wallpaper like that? I said, excuse me? She goes, can you make me some wallpaper like that? Well, I proceeded to make wallpaper like that. And I painted the whole thing by hand. And I enlarged this pattern to be proportional to being 20 inches high, and then whatever that came out to the length. And then I just repeated the pattern, and her whole dining room has this all around. It is so gorgeous. I can't believe it. But about 3 years ago, she died of cancer. They sold the house. And would you believe I don't have any pictures of that room? She had pictures, and I was always going to get the pictures from her. And you know how life goes on, and then you just procrastinate, and I don't have any pictures of that. And I don't even want to knock on the door because I'm afraid they tore it down or they painted it. I don't want to know.
Hey, Kristen. That's crazy.
But it was so gorgeous. It was beautiful. I should do it in mine. I
Well,
have
do
the
it.
I have the rough, you know, draft of it. I don't have the time now. I don't know if I have the energy to go up on a ladder that high and put it up there once I've painted it.
Oh,
As it is, listen to this, guys. My husband was watching all that I was doing and putting these things together. Oh my goodness, it got his mind going. And now he wants me, okay, we have let's see, those are 8, 12. We have 12-foot ceilings. So I have to get like on the extra high ladder, not just the 8-foot ladder. I have to get on the taller ladder. And he wants me to paint the ceiling. He doesn't like the ceiling where in the dining room, because that's where his desk is. That's sort of like he uses that whole room for him. And ever since I painted that room, he likes everything else about the room, but he doesn't like the ceiling. And he's been bugging me like for, I don't know, 5 years. I think you should repaint that ceiling. So now he wants me to do what I did in the bathroom. I did that though, like around 8 years ago. I painted the whole ceiling with metallic paint, and I brushed it in certain ways so that, you see all the lines, and it looks more like it looks like a brushed metal look to it. But I did it with the paint. And so now he wants me to do the dining room with that. I said, hey, I'm 8 years older, buddy.
so Darla said you could look up the address and maybe they have pictures online from when they sold the house.
Oh. Would they still be up?
Yeah.
That was like 4 years ago.
Yeah, they'll still be up in some places.
Oh, okay. Oh, I might try that. Okay, so I've been jibber jabbering, not letting Susan
Nobody
say a
talk.
word for about an hour.
I like barely can go, hey Kristen, hey Arlene, Darla, Aaron.
Okay, I'm drinking my drink. You can talk all you want.
Darla said take pictures of your bathroom ceiling.
Oh yeah, I do. I do have. I'll take some more. I don't know where my pictures are.
I mean, now that you have a smartphone, when you're sitting there doing your business, you've got a camera in your hand.
My favorite room. My favorite room in my house is the guest bathroom. It is so small and it's so cute. I went in there. I have these stencils that have the fleur de lis, and it's got those round circly things that would be the iron. It's a real art nouveau thingamajigger, right? And so again, it's small. I think the bathroom is like 6 by 6. I'm not exaggerating. I think it's 6 by 6. I mean, there's just a toilet and a sink, but I made it like a little jewel box. I have one color of paint, on the bottom portion, and then I have this really pretty molding around, and then above that, with that stencil, I plastered through the stencil, so it's raised, and then I painted it really cool colors, and it's got some other really cool crown molding up on top, and then another color of something, and then the ceiling and all this kind of stuff. And then I went, there was this light I kept eyeing. I forget it was Lowe's or Home Depot, but it was a knockoff of like a Tiffany kind of lamp, and it was all peacock colors going around with. Anyway, it's really pretty. And it was like, I don't know, like $300, and there was no way I was going to spend $300. And then one day we go there, and I would always run to the discount aisle, and I saw the box of the peacock thing, and I didn't even know what the price was. I didn't know what was wrong with it. I grabbed it literally like I was robbing a store. I grabbed that thing so fast, I practically fell over myself, threw it in the cart, and ran. And went over to where my husband was. And when I got there, he goes, "What is wrong with you?" I said, "Look, look, look, look." and so we tried. Oh, and then I saw what the price was. I couldn't believe it. It was $39. So it was like 90% off. I go, "What is wrong with it?" And I said, "I don't care what's wrong with it. I'm buying it." So I didn't even look at it or anything until we got home. I didn't care, but I didn't care what was wrong with it. And I would turn it into something else. So we get home, and I remember my husband's, was an electrician in his other life. And the only thing wrong with it, which isn't what I would call wrong with it, is how normally when you have a light that's attached to the ceiling, it has that metal rod that, screws into this and screws into that. Well, somebody had kind of tilted it over or something, and I guess they thought it was broken, but it wasn't broken. It was just kind of tweaked. And literally with my hand, I straightened it up, and my husband put it up. And that's the crowning jewel in my guest bathroom, is that $39.99 peacock lamp. It is not lamp. Well, you know what I mean. It is so pretty.
Wow.
So I'll have to take pictures of theirs soon. I think I need to do that.
Hello, Elisa, and people who don't have flip phones do.
What?
She came in and she said, "Who takes her phone to the bathroom?" And she did a little popo emoji of vomit.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You guys are so funny. Okay, hold on. Let me do my thing. I'm gonna go hold on. You do the talking. Go talk. Go talk all you want. I'm gonna go to my Etsy shop.
What are you gonna do over there? Post the kit?
I'm gonna go put a
You better be
You guys,
filing claims with the post office for all these lost packages you got.
I only have one that's lost. The rest are en route. Okay, this is it's going to say capoodle. I'm tired, you guys.
That'll be the very last caboodle kit she puts out, the capoodle. Capoot.
All right, I'm going to put caboodle pre-sale. Okay, you guys. Oh, I don't know what it's gonna weigh. I gotta put a weight or they won't let me. I'll just average what my other one was. If it's, you'll make out if I don't put enough, and if I put too much, I'll just refund you if it's over the postage. Okay, so let's go.
You can't edit a listing.
Yeah, I can edit it afterwards, but I'm saying if they buy it now, they're going to be charged the now price. I can refund them later. Okay, so let's just put, and that would be 12.
Natalie, they'll be in the kit. What you started, Tammy?
Huh?
I told Tammy see what she started.
What is she doing now?
Because Natalie was said, I need some fabric like Tammy's, please. And I told her the fabric's gonna be in the kit.
Yeah, that's right. Fabric's gonna be in the kit. Oh, who made this? Okay, hold on, I didn't punch that. They make you answer a lot of questions.
Who made it?
Yeah, because in the old days, before they went, I don't know why they haven't changed this. In the old days, it had to be handmade or made by somebody, handmade by you. Now, some poor person in China is making this stuff. So I don't even know why they ask that question anymore. It's not relevant. It used to be. It's not anymore. Okay, let me see. Do I have everything in here? Yeah. Okay, so when you go in there, if you go in, this is what you're going to see, a picture of this, and then it's going to say capoodle. I didn't write it. I didn't write that. I wrote the correct one. I should have done it the wrong way, huh? That'd be better. Anyway, hold on, let me publish. Let's see if it publishes. See if I made any mistakes. See, it said I made a mistake. What mistake did I do now? Oh, no, I've got the weight. I've got the tags. I don't want a new partner.
What? Is that an option?
Yeah.
I need to get on Etsy.
Oh, category. Okay, let me just put journals. It's all encompassing. I'll just do that. Blank journals. Okay. All right, let's see.
There you go, a capoodle kit.
Yeah, capoodle.
That's what Linda said. You got any poodles in that kit? Well, actually, standard poodles were Art Nouveau.
Once they got a haircut.
Yeah.
Okay, publish. All right, let's see if it's
So now
published.
you find a date on
Oh,
Etsy.
wait. I have one in stock. I don't think that's going to work. Hold on. I had to edit. That wouldn't work, huh, Tammy?
She'd be going, oh my God, it's sold out.
They took mine. Did they take my fabric? There was only one of them. They took my fabric. Okay. Okay, so it's not there yet. I don't know why they take so long. I was telling Susan the other night, I'll put a listing of something, and sometimes, it'll take 5-10 minutes to show up on my shop.
And what's so fancy schmancy about red, orange, and pink fabric? I don't get it.
What do you mean? Why? What do you
She
mean?
like did a belly flip about that fabric.
Well, I don't know.
She said she will hunt it down. Any name it takes about 5 minutes for the listing to process.
Yeah, I keep clicking refresh to see if it's shown up yet. It's not showing up on the page you guys see. It's already listed on my page that I see as an owner, but as a consumer, it's not showing yet. I'll let you guys know when it shows up, and then I'll put a link.
The link is in the description box below the video.
Yeah.
I'm there.
It's still not there.
Capoodle. I don't see it.
Capoodle. Capoodle.
Buyers are raving. This shop got multiple 5-star reviews in the past 7 days.
Oh, even the ones that haven't received their package yet.
Even the ones that hadn't gotten their packages yet.
Yeah. Even
You,
the one that it hasn't even left the post office yet.
I don't know what's in that listing under Sue's, but if I pay for it, does it come to my house?
That's between you and Sue. It's still not showing, guys. All right, so what are we going to do?
Oh, don't you start that.
Well, this is all I was going to do. That's all I had planned to do.
What'd you call the show?
What did I call it? Just exactly what? I don't know.
Sneak peek.
Yeah, that's what we did, the sneak peek. That's it. How much sneakier can it get?
Well, then you better jelly plate some more pages, or you can custom jelly plate the file folders or something.
Oh, no way, Jose. I'm not doing that for everybody. No.
Just for
Those
you.
puppies will be twice the price. What I could do is try and find that crazy stuff that we're going to use for the stamps. Oh,
She didn't change her YouTube name to Secret Squirrel.
who did? Oh, I know. I mean, that was so cute.
So now that kind of blows your cover in front of your husband, because that was her sale name. You know, like
Yeah.
somebody else here that has another name in sales.
Uh-oh. They do?
Yeah, but I can't say.
I'm so naive. I don't know half the stuff going on. I'm kind of sort of like in La La Land because I'm not really like watching stuff so much as I am listening. So if you guys are writing stuff when I'm at other, lives, I don't know what you guys are doing.
No, Annie Mame, she's listing the kit for pre-order.
Yeah. But it's not showing up yet because Etsy.
Oh, okay. I just don't want to accidentally snatch Tammy's thing. That's very
No, I'd have to accidentally put it in your bag, and then Tammy would come after me.
Hey, Vivi.
She's got some needles that she can come after me with. Yep, she's got needles. Okay, come on. Sorry, guys. I'm just waiting for this to show up. It's still not showing up.
Maybe if you would get out of it, it would go, oh, okay, this lady's through now. I can post it.
Oh, okay. Goodbye. I'm gone.
Okay.
So now you're going to be there bugging it, right?
Yeah, I think you were tying it up.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, but
Don't get me in trouble. All right, so let me put this all in here. And what is it I'm still looking for? I'm still looking for the stamps. maybe some little accent fabric.
Ooh, black and white themed glue books. 3 left.
Woohoo! Um,
27
what else?
3. 3
Stamps.
quilts in there under Suzanne's name.
Say what?
I said 81 divided by 27. And I said 3 cantha quilts in there under Suzanne's name. I want to go watch the show the other night and see which one she got.
Oh, that might be from the week before, you know.
Oh, well, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, there they are.
They're there?
Caboodle pre-sale.
I can't believe it. Only took, what, 10 minutes?
Oh, wow, the picture's very vibrant.
Oh, is it? I better go look.
Yeah, but it looks like that lady on Facebook that has the chicken on her head. Do you know which one I'm talking about? She has the chicken on her head.
No, I don't know.
Yes.
Who has a chicken on her head?
The lady on Facebook.
Is she a real person, or are you talking about a drawing?
No, it's a real person.
Oh, that's scary. Yeah, that's very scary.
See, look.
What are you talking about?
A lady with a chicken on her head. That's who it looks like.
All I see is my thing. What are you talking about?
Right. That's what looks like a lady with a chicken.
Get out of here. Just get out of here.
So Leslie Kindrick wants to know, are they getting the flowers on the front cover with the kit?
No.
Okay, Tammy said, okay, I bought mine. You can go, Popo.
Okay, just to be clear, everything, unless it's, whoops, hold on. Unless I printed it out, which are the, you know, the architecture, and then some of these printouts, unless I printed it out, everything else is one of a kind because I've cut them out of magazines. So
Linda says her hubby goes to the mailbox and says, honey, the rusty peacock has sent another package.
like, for instance, I cut this out of a magazine. I cut this out of some kind of, you know, those magazines that kind of want to sell you bulbs for your garden.
Oh,
I cut that out of there. And then I just drew these. So, you know, they're all, yours is all going to be different, basically, is what I'm trying to say. It's going to be one of a kind. Yours is going to be one of a kind. No matter how you look at it.
Hey, Jean.
Let me
watch. I'm going to show you something. I'll show you something.
You show me.
I'm going to. I got to find it.
You're going to show me today? Oh, I know what we could do.
Don't.
We can work on our week 3 tag.
There you go. That's a hard one. Have you done
your week 3 tag?
That's a hard one.
No, it isn't. It's the easiest one. You have to think about nothing.
Oh, you think?
I know.
I know this lady I was watching today, she did hers with sari silk, and she's like, I have done 45 rows and only gotten 1/4 of an inch of this tag done.
Oh, she's okay. Well, that's because she picked the thinnest fabric ever.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said, I'm not doing the whole page like that, but
no. That's plain goofus. Sorry.
Like, oh man, that is too much sewing for me.
Hey, let me see what I have on this one. Yeah, I've got my 2 done. But you know what I'm thinking? I think I'm going to make 2 other ones, and I'm going to explain why for me. These are the 2 that I already did, which was week 1 and week 2, right?
Okay.
Now, these look too clean to me. They're not me. So I'm going to go boil all my tags. And because I've only done 2, after my tags are all a mess, then I'll go back and do the white and do the heart, but at least it'll be on a tag that's me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yes, I'm starting over. I'm glad I thought of that because there was something I wasn't satisfied with them. I said, what is wrong with these? I don't really, you know, I mean, if they were in a pile of stuff, I wouldn't pick them up and say, ooh, I like that. So, and I think it's just because they're too clean. And if I just had messy tags to begin with, it wouldn't matter if what I put on there is on the clean side because I'd still be able to see all the dirty stuff. So that's what I'm doing. So there. What is Melissa saying? I wish Etsy had that thing where you pay $12 a month.
Oh, she's looking for layaway or something.
Oh, Etsy does let you do that. Not sure how it works, but I know when I've gone to go purchase something, it gives you that option, but I've never clicked to see what it means.
Oh, they have like a charge account or
Do
something.
they charge you interest or what?
I'm sure people don't give.
Um,
Yeah, people don't.
oh, look at Auntie. She got her capoodle kit.
I know everybody did.
No, her capoodle.
Capoodle.
That is so cute. That's so cute. Okay, so that means I don't want to do a tag because I don't have any of my tags dirty yet. So next. All right, so what else? Stamps and fabric.
Leslie's doing 2 sets of tags, one for a gift.
Oh, what a cool idea. Well, maybe I could do that. I could make a clean set and a dirty set.
Well, we did. Yes, we did a caboodle kit this month, ma'am. The month is over. She did the. Damn, my mind just went completely blank.
Who's your favorite girl?
Frida, the Frankenfrida Santos doll.
Yeah, we did the Santos doll this month.
Hey, squirrel.
But the next month's stuff always goes on sale around a little after the 20th. But because the first Wednesday lands on, I think, the 3rd or something, it gives us less time to get the stuff out. So I was just kind of putting a little pressure on myself to get it out in time.
I think I sent Brooke that picture Janice on in private. That's what I thought. I couldn't find it. Let me go look under your name.
Uh-oh.
Yep. What's her name? Janice.
Janice.
She sent me a thing last night and it said what did it say about the taco? It was a sign on a taco shop. And
Uh-oh.
it said, "Sorry, we are closed due to short staff." And somebody put a note underneath it. Well, hire taller staff because I need a taco.
Oh my goodness, it's so funny. Okay, I'm going to put these to the side or else I'll really get a mess. And, oh, let me show you this cool gift I got.
Oh no.
That's what I'll show you. We were looking at the stitchery there. And a friend of mine who doesn't do any of this stuff, she's not into any of this, but she saw, I don't know where she saw, I have to ask her, I guess at a bookstore or something, and she thought of me.
Oh.
And this all has to do with stitching. It's all stitch stuff.
Oh wow.
Under the Cover Fabric, Paper and Fabric Books by Frances Pickering.
Pickering.
Pickering. Do you know of Pickering? Anyway, so this is all stitched.
I've heard of Pickering.
And she has 2 books, page after page, making individual books and journals. Frances Pickering. Woohoo! No, I haven't gotten my books yet. I mean,
What kind of books?
she was selling all kinds of books.
I know, and she was selling some kind of cards today. She does all this while I'm at work.
Oh, well, I don't buy cards. I don't use cards. So I figure I don't want to look at the cards because I might find them they're cute, and then I know I don't use them, and what's the point?
She might have had some Art Nouveau cards.
Well, okay. So, I can't read all this. But anyway, this is pretty cool. This is all hand stitching right here. I can see there's a lot of reading involved. So I'll have to do that. Sit down someday and read. Read, and read. Oh, and then she shows different kinds. Oh, she paints and she stitches. Cool. Oh, she did that with graphite. Oh, she's a real mixed media person.
Wow.
She doesn't just sew. I like her. Oh, so she paints and does all kinds of stuff on her fabrics. She likes to work on brown paper bags. I like how this lady thinks. She got her little oak leaves and she sewed them down. After she dried them, I have a whole bunch of dried ones ready to be sewed. Woohoo, I got my supplies already.
Well, I don't think there's going to be any kits left
Why?
because everybody went and pre-bought them.
Oh. Oh, the pressure's on.
Oh, thank you, Janice, because that's not where I was looking.
Uh-oh. Wow, this is really cool, you guys. Did you guys know about her?
Pickering? It sounds very, very, very familiar.
Maybe her stuff's on Pinterest, you know?
Oh, I'm sure. What's not on Pinterest?
True. That's very true. Oh.
Okay.
She says thank you. Frances says thank you.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what your lady looks like on the front of your book.
It does.
Yes, it does.
You like that picture, though. But no, it does not.
Look at your book and look at your screen.
I'll let the people be the judge of that. That doesn't look anything like it.
Yes, it does.
I'm putting the picture up.
It looks just like it.
How come I can't put you on? Look, that doesn't look like her at all.
Yes, it does.
is not. The feathers are down here.
That
There's
same
no
point
face.
nose and that same sourpuss chin and that chicken on her head. It is. It's the same thing. It's
Oh,
just
you're
Art
crazy.
Nouveau.
Oh, and there's gonna be a page with some of these words, you know. So in case you want to put them on your tabs, I better write that down because I will forget. But I intended to put that in there too. So that'll be another page. Whoops, where's my little note?
You still got me up.
Page with
Look at this crap. I bought groceries the other day, and look at the tomato they gave me.
I was gonna ask you, how did that go, and will you do it again?
Okay, there's a tomato they gave me. Here is the bag of rotten onions that was soup in my bag.
And
Yeah.
see, Richard had asked me, why don't you do that? And I said, because I make mistakes and I'm careful. Can you imagine what they'll put in my bag?
Yeah. Look at those. Are those cool? I love that
I
color.
love
Birds.
those.
I love
There's
that.
a lady on YouTube that does that.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
I stole it.
Oh, they're so cute.
I took a picture so I would remember to do it. Yeah. Look at that book.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, I like that too. I'll quit sharing everybody else's artwork if you'll take me off the screen.
Oh. Well, people like looking at other
Oh,
stuff.
look, there's our paint. Hello.
Uh-oh. Is that good?
One of them. Well,
Oh.
no, because they sent me the wrong labels. Can you tell the difference?
Yes.
14 karat gold
Oh,
and
does that mean we get to play with the labels? Are you sending them to us?
no.
Oh,
I
man.
threw them in the garbage.
What?
I throw them in the garbage all the time.
Are you crazy?
Look at that.
You know, you are not a good sharer.
Okay, I throw labels in the garbage all the time.
Why?
I didn't know.
I could be putting them in the kits, you know. Oh, that could go in our trash kit. You better start sending me the labels. You have somebody that can go dumpster diving for you and get those out of there?
Look at that.
Uh-oh. You know what, guys? Not to be depressing, but our two dogs are so sad. Do you know that Busta, the one that always sleeps underneath the desk with my husband, he never goes underneath the desk anymore. He lays right where Junior's pillow used to be. And that's where he lays. And you know, when he's with the family, he lays out there and lays right there. And he does it. He's never gone underneath that desk to lay down with my husband since the dogs have been gone. And Sammy, he was neurotic to begin with.
Take me off the screen. Annie Mame said, can you show the cover again when you're done flipping?
Oh, yeah, I'll show it right now. I'm so flipping happy, I'll show it right now.
And I don't know why there's a chicken on her head.
Well, she's on the cover of the book, right?
Yeah.
Under the cover. Paper and Fabric Books, Frances Pickering. And she has at least 2 books. The other one is Page After Page.
I like the cover.
Yeah. I like the whole thing.
Yeah. Actually.
And she's got like, what are those things called? French knots? Is that I'm not a thread I don't know these things. I'm trying to learn, but I think that's what that is.
No, that's not a French knot.
What?
Wait, I'm looking at YouTube. That's not French knots.
Like those little ones all around the flower?
Oh, see, we can't see that clear.
Too much glare. I think all those are like 100 of them around there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Very dainty. Very labor intense, to say the very least.
Yeah, like doing your tag with sari silk.
Oh, yes.
That would take forever.
Ooh, maybe I could make my tags out of stuff that I've already boiled. Then I wouldn't have to boil the tags.
But you're not going to see the tag.
Yes, you do. You can
Okay.
see these right now.
Okay.
They look clean and pretty. What's the fun in that for me? Clean and pretty. Bah humbug.
I like that. I like those flowers on the bottom.
Yeah. You know, everybody says it's easy to draw those. We should try it.
I can't even draw a bath, man, much less draw a picture.
Is that why you shower?
Yep.
Oh, and here she talks about the stuff she uses, the materials, all the different kinds of fabrics, types of papers that she likes to work on. She uses Bondaweb and Wonder Under.
Anne Brooke. ANNEBROOK.
Brookie, Brooke.
Anne Brooke.
Yeah, it's right here.
Anne Brooke.
Mm-hmm.
And I can never get the hashtag right.
Oh,
Oh, that's right, Janice. That is candle wicking. I had a candle wicking pillow kit, and I threw that in the garbage.
what the heck is candle wicking?
It's like making the knots, and then you wax it or something.
Oh, wow.
You wax your
Okay.
thread, or I can't remember because I looked at it, and it was too intimidating, so I threw it away.
Okay, so you ladies that sew, what is abaca tissue or abaca tissue? It says it's 100% abaca fiber, great strength even when wet, can be bonded to felt, calico, cotton sheeting, etc. for
Oh yeah,
covers and bonded together to make pages. I've never heard of this before.
abaca.
Yeah, abaca tissue. And then she also works with funky foam. Funky foam. That's
It
interesting.
is. Hang on, let me see. Abaca fibers are painstakingly processed, resulting in beautifully handmade papers ideal for all forms of book arts. The papers fold and print well and offer endless possibilities for creativity.
Are they expensive?
Well, I'm not shopping for them. I was looking up.
Uh-oh, Leslie's getting mad at me because now she's got to buy new books.
They have it dyed, undyed, colored.
What's the price?
Well, on Etsy, it's only like $4.19 for the undyed.
For how many pieces?
Well, hang on.
Hey, I need to know these things.
You see that?
Yeah,
It looks like a big old downy dryer sheet.
it does, doesn't it?
$4.21 for a pack. One sheet, $4.21.
They don't tell you the size of the sheet.
Nope. 9 GSM.
Oh, Darla says it's called Manila hemp also.
Okay.
Or Musa.
Musa. Now I've heard of Musa.
Musa.
I
Okay.
use that in my hair to get volume.
Oh, I thought that was Alphonse's last name.
That's Muka.
Oh, I thought it was Musa. Okay, she also works with acrylic wax. Now, when she says acrylic wax, what does she mean by acrylic wax?
Acrylic wax. That means wax with color.
She says acrylic wax is resistant to heat and water. It may be applied to any foreign medium. Oh, she's just talking about wax. I don't know why she's calling it acrylic wax, unless there is acrylic wax. But she's describing it just like you would use any other kind of wax. Maybe it's fake wax. I don't know. I don't know these things.
No, it is a medium that combines the advantages of an acrylic medium with the appearance of a wax varnish.
Oh my gosh, there's too much to learn.
You can use it with paper, wood, plaster, fabric, etc.
Oh, well, see, she uses it on her fabric.
Well, now you know they make acrylic floor wax.
Yes.
Okay.
When dry, it can be buffed. Oh, I know what this is.
It's encaustic.
We were just talking about it the other day. One of my poor people that don't get to come to class no more.
Aw.
I haven't had a class in over a year because we're at the end of January and we were going to have one at the end of February. And that's when everything kind of ended. So I haven't seen my buddies live and in person for a year already. The artsy people that used to come over. Anyway, so water-soluble ink blocks. She used pens. Ooh, I signed up for a class. I'm so excited. Oh, I got to show you something else.
You were just all over the place tonight. What did you drink?
Nothing. Hey, well, because there's not any one thing that we're doing tonight. So, of course, I'm thinking in all directions. If I was busy doing something, my mind wouldn't be all over the place. Okay, so pencils. She uses different kinds of pencils, the permanent ones, the ones that also dissolve, crayons. She uses gesso.
So she's just a mixed media.
She's a mixed media. She just does a lot of it. She sews after she does her art. That's all that's different. We finish and we think we're done. And she goes, we still have to sew. That's how she's different. You thought you guys were done? Oh, look cute. She even went and hands. Oh, look. I got her signature. Best wishes. How cute is that? Where is she? Oh, she's in Europe. Wow. She's in Canterbury, Kent.
I'm in Canterbury too. I live in Canterbury Forest.
Oh. Oh, I almost thought she was going to dedicate it to me, but it's dedicated to her mother, Nora.
Oh, okay.
Jameson. Okay. Ooh, those are my colors. I like that. Oh, she's cute. She's got red hair. Look at her.
It's acrylic wax.
Her hair?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I like these. These are cool.
So forget the sewing, just do book illustrations. Good grief.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of sort of what we're going to be doing in this one over here in this month's caboodle. That was kind of like the feel I was going for. Like we were a student of Art Nouveau, and then you'd have like a little portfolio where you put all your stuff in.
Sarah said she wants to come to class.
Oh, I miss Sarah. Are we talking about the same Sarah?
Buckaloo.
Yes, Miss I said Buckaloo. Yes. We haven't seen each other. We haven't done the huggy. She would bring me nachos or she would bring me some kind of salsa. Oh, the good old days. Oh, look, these are all cut out. This is fabric. This looks like a canvas or something. I like what this lady does. I think we need to try a couple of these
Does she
techniques.
have a YouTube channel?
I don't know.
First name?
Francis. But you know, sometimes they use different names for their channels. So, well, on her front page, let's see. Does she say if she has a YouTube or not?
Okay, so I pull up Francis Pickering, and the first thing that comes up is bookbinding art file folders with Kathy Arbor.
Well, she does have a website. It's francispickering.com. So you might want to start there. That's the closest I see to where you could find her.
Do you hear my dog crying because I have a TV tray in front of me and she can't get in my lap?
Oh. Uh-oh. Melissa had a question, but she forgot. Oh, boy. Oh, look how cute this little tiny book. Can you guys see all that little, let's see, that intricate work? She's got all these little, I don't know, the center. I keep calling them the same thing, but who knows what they really are. But they look like little French knots there. Oh, my. And then the
What was
thread.
all that?
I guess somebody bought something. And it's like it looks like it might be a little book, a little journal cover. It is so cute.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. There's Posca, Kathy Bird. Kathy Arbor showed this book and is doing projects from it.
Oh man!
And
Well,
Jen does have a lot of Pinterest posts.
See, and my friend doesn't even do this stuff. And she found the book. All I had to do was watch Kathy, and I would have found the book too. But see, this way, my friend bought it.
It's so bad. Oh, Sarah misses Rosemary.
Oh, Sarah, I miss you too.
Oh my gosh. You can still come stand outside her fence and wave
We've
at
done
her.
that before. We've already
Okay.
done that. It's too sad.
Hey, Jane. Well, you don't have a table 6 feet across the room she can sit at?
I think she breathes heavy.
Oh, 12 feet. Oh, Kathy ordered a book. She's waiting on it.
Anyway, do you guys remember that day that we were doing the collage and it was supposed to look like, you know, a landscape, not landscape, a cityscape scene,
Yes.
all blurry and kind of cool looking?
I was thinking about those classes the other day.
Oh, so anyway, you know me, I don't take the classes if I can get away with it. And we did that together, and I think it came out pretty cool, right? I liked how it looked. And so one night, this has been a while back, like in October sometime. I can't remember if that was before or after we did the page together. But anyway, I looked up the artist, and she had like maybe 2 or 3 pages of scrapbook paper. And I thought, I've never seen her stuff before, but it was only like 2 or 3 pages. So I had a hunt. Finally, I found this place that had it, and but it was in Poland. So I thought, you know what? Let's just get a couple of her pieces of paper. And I completely forgot about it. I mean, I bought it, paid for it. This was back like the first week of November, or maybe last week of October. It came today. I'll show it to you guys.
Wow, don't
really
spell
cool.
Francis wrong or it will take you to a male porn site. I'm just
Oh
saying.
my God, how do you always manage to do
Because
that?
I put Francis.
But you always find those sites, no matter what. It's like
My gosh.
it's like you're already set up to go there.
It just must have been browsing my history. Stop.
Oh, she's
There.
got a lot of crunchy
Okay,
looking
I just
stuff.
posted it in the chat.
Posted what? Oh,
The
to play
mail
with
website.
No. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're almost at the end, people. Oh, I like doing that. I've done that like on my my African ones. I just like to put like a stitch down one side.
So Lucy said she's from the UK and she thinks the acrylic wax she uses is only in the UK.
Oh, that would explain it. Okay, here it is. Here's a picture. Can you find something? Well, in the past, I don't know what she's talking about specifically, but I have used just regular floor wax. I've used all those kinds of waxes on different types of art that I've done in the past. So that might be, sometimes we make more out of something than we have to, and that's might be all it is.
Okay.
And then again, it might be something else because it says acrylic wax is resistant to heat and water. It can be applied to any porous surface, making it feel like it is coated with beeswax. It can be applied with a brush or over mediums from water. It says colors, watercolors. Oh, to fabric paint. I can't read her handwriting. Fabric paint, providing a seal, enhancing the color, and improving the feel of the item. When dry, it can be buffed to a shine. You can also mix color and powdered pigments with it. Brushes can be washed out with water. I think I'm more confused now.
So Sarah says, but she wants to come over and do I breathe heavy?
And do what?
He said, but I want to come over and I do breathe heavy.
Oh, I have a solder. What did she use the soldering iron for? Wait a minute.
Acrylic wax by Art Van Gogh.
But see, that stuff does not make things feel like you've, yeah. I have some of that. It doesn't give that feel she's talking about.
Did you buff it?
Yeah. But it doesn't fill in gaps and do what I'm thinking she's saying. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what she's saying. That would not be the first time. Oh, look at these. These look like the intense color blocks. That's what that looks like. Those are so pretty. Oh man, another rabbit hole. Another rabbit hole.
It's cold wax printing.
Very cool. Oh, I don't know what these cost here, but in the UK, they're 12 what? They're 12
Pounds.
something.
Pounds.
12 pounds.
Or
And
you can get both books for 22 pounds. She has two.
yeah, but I don't know what that is in American money, in dollars. Are we more or less? I don't know. I think it costs more here. Plus shipping.
Right.
Or maybe you just find them at a bookstore. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe like at a Joann's where they have those books in the back for artwork and stuff. I don't know. But I would go straight to her if you were thinking of getting it. That way she gets the money.
So 12
Oh,
pounds is
there you
like
go. WW
16.50.
Art Van Gogh.
It's like
I don't
16.50.
16.50 for each.
Yeah, but you can get 2 for 22.
Oh, and then how much is the shipping?
I don't know. Ask Kathy Berg. She bought one.
Oh, never mind.
Or maybe she bought hers. She said about $30 for both.
Oh, okay.
Jane's in the mood for a good laugh. Can you make her laugh?
Oh gosh, that's your job, not mine. Okay, now I'm gonna go get that piece that we worked on, and then we'll look at her piece. I haven't opened it up yet. Okay, so if you recall, we did this
Yes,
together
we did.
one night. It was so much fun.
Yeah,
I,
it was.
I want to get back and do some more of that because I thoroughly enjoyed it. And this is the artist that inspired it.
Oh, check you out. You've been shopping.
So it's by A&B Studio. I've never heard of them, but maybe you guys see. I'm not a big scrapbook person, so you guys may be familiar with it. And so there's, oops, 3 of the same. So I got 3 of those. Get my finger away so I can see what you're seeing. Okay.
Ami said, "What is it and how did you do it? It's awesome."
And then there's 3 of these. Yeah. So there's only 2 different kinds. I remember when I was getting it, I saw exactly what I was getting. I was disappointed there wasn't more, but I still wanted to see it up close and personal. And then there's this one that has, 3 different scenes and then like 4 cards. So that's pretty cool. I like that.
Annie Mame said, "AB Studio has beautiful papers. I think they're German."
It came from Poland.
Sarah said $50 on Amazon for the books.
Whoa.
Hey, Suzanne, somebody bought your Cantha quilts.
Uh-oh. So that was that. And they also had some tissue paper. I think it was of the same stuff, I'm guessing. And I got that too. And this was not cheap, ladies, but I still wanted to get it. I mean, cheap for a cheap person. I'm a cheap person.
Are you a cheap person?
Say what?
Are you a cheap person?
I think so. For myself, I usually am. If I'm buying a gift, I'm not. Oh yeah, see, Poland. But when I'm getting stuff for myself, I tend to be kind of on a cheap side. No, I'm not kind of. I am on the cheap side. Oh my goodness, that's all it is. It's just one little piece right here. Holy moly, what did I pay for that? See how cheap I am? Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I had a challenge, right? So I'm doing the scavenger hunt book.
Uh-huh.
Well, you had to do a pink page.
And is
And I did
it a pig?
that.
Oh, let's show everybody. Hold on. Let's see what you did. Oh, that's funny. Funny and clever.
That's right. There's my stamp page.
Oh,
Yeah, there's my pink
cool.
page. I was like, oh no, I cannot do pink.
Natalie, the truth is, I don't remember. Hold on. Let me get the invoice here. It's been a long time. It was online. Ooh, I got a 15% off.
Take me off.
From an ex purchase. This is from, I have no idea. Well, it's A and B Studio.
Put it on you so she can see.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello. See how this says A and B Studio? I know it was on their website. And my discount is valid through 10/21. Excellent. And let's see, what did I pay for this? This is in their money, so I don't remember what I paid. Because I know I didn't pay $77.46. So I'm not sure what I paid. Man, I was charged a PayPal fee also.
Oh, were you?
Holy moly. Oh yeah, I think I paid a little too much here. Anyway, I would probably been better off if I bought the class.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to see the stuff up close, and even when you get a class, you don't see it that up close. Anyway, this is cool. I like it.
So me, I can't remember where. I'll have to go find the video where she did this, but she made a Xerox copy of a tea box she got from Costco or Sam's.
Yeah.
And then she used her. Did you use your Lori Marie spit pencil?
Actually,
Or you used
no,
those
no, no. I think I used my
Elegant Writer?
Yes, that's what I used.
So she copied. She traced the lines with her Elegant Writer and she smeared them. And then she put some brown smear paint or something on there.
It's a long process. It's lots of layers. Yeah, you'll just have to go watch it. It's hard to explain. Yeah. Yep and yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, I'm happy I got to see these up close and personal because, she doesn't necessarily cover everything up. Like here, you can see all of the paper still. Here, you can still see the book. And I didn't fully appreciate that in the pictures I saw. And then on this one, I didn't notice either, but she's got like fabric in here that looks like some gauze. And then I like that just every once in a while somewhere she'll stick a little tiny piece of color. I didn't do that on here yet, but I thought it was kind of cool. Anyway, I'm happy. I mean, sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and buy something.
Yeah, and if it's what you wanted, then it's what you wanted.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy I did it. I mean, am I happy what I paid? No. But I'm happy to have it in my hands and to really look at it, and it's good quality printing, so it allows me to really see, because I can even see that this was on a canvas because you can see those little bumps that a canvas has. Yeah. Very good.
Amy said, very talented you are, Rosemary.
Oh, thank you, Amy. I think I'll turn these into maybe some journal covers, and then I'll do a couple of my own and put the pages in there maybe.
Ooh, like a black and white
Yeah.
book.
Yeah. Well, black and white and whatever that is. Ochre.
Yellow ochre. Who came up with that ugly name?
I don't know, but it's a beautiful color. I guess we'll have to call it that. What's that gold thing we have? That what's it called? There we go.
Annie Mame has some AB Studio papers, but she put them up for safekeeping and can't find them.
Oh no, they are pretty and they're really thick.
But you know what? You could probably find them on eBay.
Oh yeah, maybe.
What's it called?
A&B Studio.
No, I know, but what's the paper called?
Oh, Urban Landscapes.
Hey, Artie Dar.
By
Urban
Stephanie Schutz, not Schultz. Schutz. Shoots. You don't know how to say her name.
Schultzy. Schultzy.
Yeah, Schutze.
Shootsy.
Don't know. I hope she's not watching.
Oh, you know she is.
Oh, that's right.
Ever since
Hi.
you did it that night, she's been following you.
Hi, Stephanie. We love your work. Oh, yes, we do. Isn't that a song?
We love you, Conrad. Oh, yes, we do.
I knew it was somewhere like that.
That's from Bye Bye Birdie, I think.
Oh, okay. Name that tune.
Well, we got Aaron in here, so I can
Oh,
Janice too, so they can
yeah.
confirm.
What else have I gotten since I've seen you guys? I think that might be it. Um. Oh yeah, I did buy me some. There's a few things I bought because I want to play with to see if it will work out for a kit. Because sometimes I think something will work, and then I get a hold of it and I go, no, that will never work. And then sometimes I'm stuck with stuff. But one thing I am trying, whether or not it ends up, with you guys or not, is I've never used the let me go get it. I've used different kinds of clay, all kinds of clays I've used. But I've never used the ones by Ranger. Mainly because it's not cheap.
No, it's not.
It's not cheap at all. But I am fascinated, and it's kind of a little hard. But I'm fascinated because it's not a paper clay in the sense that we know paper clay to be. You leave it out, and it dries because it's paper clay. And if you leave it out, whether you've, done with it what you want or not, it's not. It's going to get hard as a rock. This stuff you can leave out anywhere and it doesn't dry because it's not air drying clay. And you cure it with a heating tool. So whatever they've done to it, it ends up feeling and looking, and you can work with it like you have put it in a kiln, but instead of putting it in a kiln, you've just heated it with a heat tool, and something chemically happens and you have a piece of hardened clay, and then you can work with it, like you would if it had already been cured in a kiln. So anyway, I thought that was kind of interesting and was thinking of a lot of cool things we could do with that, but I had never played with it, so I decided to get some. So I got a big one, well, the biggest one I could afford, because in case it did work, well, then I'd already have a beginning supply to share with you guys. Because see, the whole beauty is I could send it to pieces, a certain amount to you guys, because I know it's not going to dry out. See, the other stuff, if I were to send you some stuff to play with, if you don't have any, the possibility of by the time you get in it, it would be dry. So anyway, just something else to play with. Uh-oh, Darla found the video. Leave it to Darla. Bing, 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 bing. She's the winner. She's the winner. Anyway, we need to try this together again sometime. This was a lot of fun. All right, what's next? Moving right along. Moving right along. I'm up for requests. What are we doing? What are we doing?
I was on mute all that time.
I know that. I couldn't hear a word from you. I go, well, she's probably eating something.
No, I was reading chat.
Oh, were you reading it out loud to us?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
I said good night, Janice, and I said Elisa said you can find the pages on Etsy.
And are they,
I don't know. I couldn't find them.
oh.
And Leslie said, yes, Rosemary, I love that painting picture. Do live.
Yeah, Darla just put the link to when I did this one live. I did that one already. But definitely we'll have to do it again.
Auntie Main said you said something about dirty tags.
Yeah, but I have to dirty them in private. You know how that goes.
Oh my gosh.
I can't get all dirty with you ladies, right?
Good Lord.
These people are crazy.
I can only get dirty in private.
With my flip phone.
Uh-oh, Darla has to go to work in the morning and her dog's been keeping her up all night.
Aww.
Put that dog out in the yard and go to bed, Darla. Artie Dar said make your carved stamps.
Make my what?
Your carved stamps. Taking what to the bathroom, Elisa? Oh, you're...
Oh
Oh my
dear.
gosh.
I'm starting to worry about my camera. It looks awfully blurry to me. I think I need a new camera or something.
I thought you already went through that.
I went through it, but I didn't get a new one. I haven't gotten a new one. Well, because see, this
Good night, Darla.
isn't a real camera, right? This is a webcam. There's a difference in the
Oh,
quality, I'm sure. I know there's a big difference in price. I hope there's a difference in quality. So
you can get that expensive one APG was talking about.
Yeah, see, again, there you go. I'm a little too cheap to do all that. A little too cheap. Okay, well, I don't know, ladies. I can't think of nothing to do.
You're sitting in an entire craft shack.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't mean I know what to do with everything that's in front of me right now. My
Well,
mind's a little overwhelmed. What's
you
Mary
have to do
doing here?
something now because Mary's here.
Oh, man, now I got to show off to Mary that I know how to do something.
Oh, that's what it was. Ami said, "Don't waste your money on the Brio."
The Brio? What the heck is that?
That's that fancy camera APG was talking about. Mary, the
Oh,
February kit is going to be Art Nouveau.
yes. Yes. Not this. We've already moved on from February already. I was sharing some stuff that I had bought, which was this lovely paper. I like it. I like it a lot. And I think I forget who's the host that teaches let me stop. The website that's hosting her class. I can't remember who it is.
I had looked it up previously, and the other day I was thinking about it again, and I couldn't remember. Hang on, Stephanie.
And the reason I was waiting is because most of those places, they'll have sales, 30% off, 50% off for like a week or so. So yeah. Yes, we are going to do trashy journals. I have a nice little collection of trash. Now, are you talking about, oh, Sarah Bullock? Okay, Leslie knows she's the happening kind of girl.
How do you
She's
spell her name? Schute?
uh, oh man, I don't know.
TZE.
I just buy her paper. CHU no SCHUTZE.
Okay.
Stephanie.
Yeah.
Urban Landscapes is the name.
Kara Bullock.
Yeah.
KaraBullockArt.com.
Yeah. That's what Leslie typed in there.
Oh.
So whenever Kara has her sale, which I don't know when that will be, you guys might want to consider taking the class, or we can just do it together and you can learn from me that don't know what I'm exactly doing, but we can learn together.
Here's the link to the video for the class. Okay.
That's where I learned how to do this, is watching the video.
I told you, Mary. Art Nouveau. Art Nouveau. Huh? Oh, Leslie signed up for it.
Oh, cool. Then she can tell us all the secrets.
Yeah. Show Mary your journal.
Oh.
Your sneak peek. Because a lot of these people weren't here on time.
Oh. We're doing Art Nouveau. Let me get all this shiny stuff out of the way.
Yes, please tidy your work area.
Yes, we're doing Art Nouveau. The one I'm going to be doing, I'm going to make it look more like an art portfolio with a collection of things that I like during the Art Nouveau period. This journal is not done. It's not done at all. But it's been done with this type of a file folder that already has these built-in nice little cubby holes for you. And we're just going to be doing all kinds of fun stuff with the design during that period of time, whether it had to do like with the wallpaper, with architecture, with
there might not be any left because she put them up for pre-sale already in her Etsy.
No, I'm sure there's plenty. The posters that were done during that period of time. Anything that was influenced by the Art Nouveau period of time. And so it's also going, oops, that's not involved. And so I had showed these before. I have lots of different colors. And what were these? 9.5 by 9.5. I mean, 8.5 by 8.5, I believe. And so one of these will be coming along with the kit also, and you can use it in various ways. If you just fold them in half, they make a really good traveler's notebook size. What I did with mine, I cut it right there to make this pocket to put stuff in, which left the other half left over, which is plenty to make a small little cute journal that can be a standalone, or you can stick it inside of the existing journal. Some of the many things that will be in there, we have our ginkgo and our peacock, because that was very influential in design. I have stuff that's cut out of magazines during that period of time. I also have printouts that reflect that period of time, and so on and so on and so forth. So that's what I've got so far. They're considered a pre-order because I don't have everything together that's going to be inside of the journal. And when I have it complete, then I'll have a new set of pictures with everything that's going to be included. But for now, at the very least, you'll be able to do everything that I've done inside of this journal so far. And we cut that down so that it wouldn't be such a big portfolio. It's going to be something a little smaller. So I cut that down. So that's what we got so far. And here are those pockets that are part of the folder. And that's just how I decorated it. You can do it any way you guys want to. And that's what we got so far. I'm not showing these because those are not involved. Those are old things of mine. And that's that.
Have you heard of classes by Domestica?
Yes, I love their classes. They're in Espanol.
Oh. Well then, Annie Mae, they're in Spanish.
What is?
All right, Ami, good night. Because her and Jane say that they get pop-ups.
From Domestica? Yeah.
Yeah.
They have, okay, listen to me. If you do not mind subtitles, because they do have all of their classes in English subtitles. If you don't mind that, I love their classes. But, I listen to them in Spanish and I kind of test my Spanish. I don't read the titles. I just listen and work along with them. And they have those teachers. Okay, if you've taken other online classes, these instructors put them to shame. They make them look like amateurs because that's what they really are. We're all a bunch of amateurs. But these people that are in Domestica, they are not amateurs at all. They're not. Just let me tell you, they're not. So I would highly recommend them if you don't mind subtitles.
So Mary said, okay, ordered one. Thank you. Can't stay, but love this. You amaze me, Rosemary.
Adios, Marie. Oh,
Good
hello.
night, Mary.
Oh, that was Mary right there buying. Did you hear her cha-ching?
I heard it.
Oh, that was Mary. Thank you, Mary.
Jane said she doesn't mind subtitles and it might help her with Spanish.
Yeah, let me tell you how professional they are. Okay, I got one of the classes. The instructor was in Spain. Of course, it was subtitled, and she emailed me saying that she saw that I had purchased her class and that I was in the United States, and she was concerned if the subtitles made sense because I guess the company had bought like, a new translating machine, I guess, or whatever. Not machine, you know what I mean? Program. And so she wanted to make sure that it was making sense to me. So that's when I explained to her, I said, well, I really don't know because I haven't been following necessarily, the translation because I'm trying to test out my Spanish. And so then she wrote me back in Spanish because before she'd written to me in English. So she wrote me back in Spanish. She goes, I'm so glad I can provide instruction in not only in the arts, but in, your Spanish. And that if I had any questions, to feel free to contact her and this, that, and the other. But you'll find that the people that teach these classes, their artwork are in universities and in museums around the world. And the people that they have designed for, depending on the art form, they're internationally known names and internationally known stores and internationally known like designers. These people are not a bunch of, I'm going to stay at home and make a video and see if I can make a few bucks. These are real artists. So I would wholeheartedly recommend if you do not mind the subtitles. And they're cheap.
Well, she said some of the instructors speak English in the ads that she's been getting.
Okay, well, that's good. Just happens the ones I picked, they don't speak English. Well, that's perfect then. That's perfect. All right, so let me get this off of here. And let me put this away.
Oh, she used to speak Italian, so maybe she'll be able to grasp a little Spanish.
Ooh, pizza. Oh no, that's not really Italian, is it? Ciao bella. Okay.
Linguini, lasagna.
I don't want all my ignorance showing. Okay, so I'm looking around. I don't know what is like something quick we can get into and do. Everything looks so complicated. I mean, involved. Let me see. I don't know, guys. Throw something out there. Sometimes I just can't think of what to do. See, that's what Lucy says. She's a professional artist. That's right. I know, because I've taken a couple of classes, and I don't know. I've been disappointed in the classes that I've taken because I mean they act just like I act right here, like they really don't know what they're doing.
Oh my God.
I'm serious. I mean,
Oh, Leslie said that she has to keep taking care of her old lady dog, but Kara Bullock had a sale over Christmas holidays. She thinks it was 30% off.
oh, okay. Because I guess there's like two different ways you could view a teacher. And I guess it's whatever is appealing to you personally. Because I've taken a class with a person that I'm not going to say no names or anything. So I don't want you
Come on.
prejudging. I don't want you prejudging a class if you haven't taken it. But the work of the person I love, and still do, absolutely love her work. But she's a lousy teacher. So it didn't do me any good to take her class because I had already figured out more by looking at her work than she did by teaching. And it wasn't that she was being stingy with her knowledge or whatever. She was just a lousy teacher. She had no business teaching. And then there's others that are very articulate and have the whole thing planned and everything, but that just may not be stuff I care to learn, or I already know how to do it. Someone who doesn't know anything about something might think she's a good teacher. Like, oh, I took her class and I really liked it, but maybe because you didn't know anything about the subject. If you have a little bit of knowledge of something, you want to kind of like learn something, something new or whatever. But sometimes people just don't know how to teach. So that's why I sell the kits and I teach for free, because I know that I'm not a good teacher to be charging people to learn something.
Whatever.
No, I know my strengths, I know my weaknesses. And there's some things I feel very comfortable in showing how to do. And there's other things, I'm just playing along with you guys. And hey, maybe it'll come out looking pretty cool. And sometimes it may not, But am I going to charge you for that? No. So I think I've struck for me personally, I think I've struck a good balance. I'm very happy with the kits that I put together. I think that I try to bring new little different twists to the same old thing, because there's nothing new under the sun. Try to challenge you, hopefully, to try to do something maybe a little different out of your comfort zone, so that you're trying something a little new to see if you like it or not. And then show you to the best of my ability how to do it. And I think that works for me. I think that works for you guys. And I'm happy with that arrangement. I hope you guys are. I hope you're happy with the arrangement. But then you have other ones out there that charge you just for the class, and then you have to run out and get all the stuff to make what they're already charging you how to make. I'm just kind of doing it backwards. I sell you the stuff and then give you the class for free, basically, right?
Right.
If you don't buy the stuff, then you can go out and find your own stuff, and you're still getting the class for free. So, anyway, it's working so far. We'll keep doing it until it doesn't work. No fear drawing. Oh, I wish I had no fear.
I can't draw, man. It don't matter what I do, I can't draw.
It's live, but it's not cheap. Yeah, I guess so.
I can't even print neat. Good night, Leslie.
Would you ever hold a kit? What does that mean?
She don't like classes that are limited.
Huh?
Lucy says she don't like classes that are limited in time. She only buys the classes if she can have access to the videos forever or download.
Yeah, most of them will let you download them. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I took one time a class. I didn't realize that the video was only going to be up for X amount of time. Either it wasn't made clear or I didn't read the fine print. And the video was gone by the time I watched it or went to watch it. And I contacted them and they said, oh, it's only up till for, I forget, X amount of months. It was like only like up for 6 months or something like that. And I'm thinking, but I paid for it. Why is it only up for 6 months?
I know. And you know, I did that. I bought, and it's not that, but I bought some downloads.
Uh-huh.
And
oh yes, Melissa, I'll do that. No problem.
They expired.
Oh man, let me write Melissa's name. Let me write Melissa's name somewhere.
I'm in WKRP in Cincinnati. That's right, Annie Mae, and I send her the paint for her yacht.
Somebody's getting a Valentine's present. Yeah, I'm making those big bucks. That's right. That's right. That's right.
They're the ones who threw the turkeys out of the helicopters because they thought they could fly.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I know. Most classes are not cheap. That's why the domesticas are really pretty cool. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Now you can, there's some classes out there. I got this, one of the ones I got. This is like way back when I say way back when, a couple of years ago. You know, it was touted, you know, oh, 8 hours, you know, of this and that, you know. But it was like 8 hours of her making mistakes, and then so, oh well, I guess you can learn from this mistake, can't you? And I'm going, oh my God. I don't want to learn from your mistakes. You need to learn from your mistakes and then teach me the right way, please.
Sarah said, but you were a good teacher.
Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness.
Well, you just, I mean, I'm sorry, but I would rather see somebody making mistakes, though, or, yeah.
I don't know, when you're watching, this is my opinion, only my opinion, when you're watching YouTube videos, like
right.
Somebody like me, for instance, right? I can make all the mistakes I want. You're not paying for me to.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Not a teacher.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Yeah.
So when I see Joe Schmoes like me, I like when they show all the mistakes because we're learning together, right?
Right.
But when you say I'm a teacher and you give me money and I'm going to teach you something, you better know what the heck you're doing.
Yeah.
Don't be learning on my dime.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
So Jane said, what class did you take with Domestica?
Ooh, let me go check. I don't remember the name of it. It was a lady from Spain. She did this really cool book binding. Hold on one second. Let me go to my. I do have a file, so I don't forget. Let me find it. Let me find it. Because I will forget. Where is it? It's down here somewhere.
Oh, now Kathy D wants to come and play.
Everybody's ready. They're chomping at the bit. Okay, how do I get to my classes? Oh, maybe these are my classes here.
Y'all go
Okay,
get your damn shots.
okay. My favorite teacher, she's a very, I don't know, I just like her, is Susana Dominguez Martin, and she does books. She's got her books in museums of different types of binding that she does. She's and she does more than teach. She kind of gives you history. She gives a little bit of everything. Um, whether you're new to it or you've done bookbinding before, she's a very interesting teacher. I just like her as a person. Um, what was the other one I took? Let's see. Oh, I wanted to learn a little bit about watercolor. And I took this one by Anna Victoria Calderon. She's a good teacher too. Very patient. I like the angles of her camera because you get up close and see what she's doing. And she takes you. That's for somebody that's never done it before. Takes it step by step so that you understand. Uh,
No shot at what, Auntie Mame? I'm talking about Moderna or Pfizer.
Okay, this is one by Annabelle Torres. She gave a class. I didn't really learn anything, but she's a good teacher if you want to start from the beginning. I thought I'd learn something new, but I didn't. She was teaching textile dyeing with natural pigments, but it was already the stuff I already knew. But she was a good teacher. I like her the way she did stuff. Um
Is that the one we were trying to find, the lady?
She's the one that told us about the book that we were looking for.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that was her.
Lucy said they're having a huge sale right now at Domestica.
Yeah. Um Now I haven't taken this class, but I was been thinking of taking it. This where I'm trying to find it right now. Because I do not like fussy cutting, but again, I like to try stuff that I just don't feel comfortable doing. And there's this paper cutting, and it's paper cutting for storytelling to put in your books. And I thought, oh, wouldn't that be cool to put in our journals? I'm trying to find it right now. I think she was Middle Eastern. She didn't speak Spanish. I'm trying to find her right now. Um, oh, here's her class. Um, Her name is Karishma. I don't know how you say her last name. Chugani. Chugani? I don't know. Chugani? I have no idea. But it's paper cutting techniques for storytelling.
Oh,
I keep looking at it and looking at it, and I keep thinking I need to take that class. But anyway, that's just an example. But they have anything you can think of. they've got classes for it. They've got stuff for doing stuff with leather. That would be interesting. Um, all kinds of stuff. Just type in something you think it might like, and they've got business courses. Um, they have the 3D if you use stuff with your computers. They've got that. They teach you how to. They have courses for like using your cameras and doing different types of stuff. If you want to learn Adobe and things like that for special effects with Illustrator or Photoshop, they have classes for that.
So their classes are 76% off right now.
Yeah, they
Wow.
yeah. And like I said, um, I like their class. I think they're classy, classy classes.
Here you go. Watercolor illustration with Japanese influence by Flora Kanishiro.
Hey man, I missed that one. I can't get my watercolor down, you know. Um, I'm gonna redo the one I have with Anna again and see if it can sink into my head. There's just I got a mental block about water. I mean, real watercolor, not the goofy stuff we do with mixed media, but real watercoloring. Anyway, so that to give you something to play with. Just look it up. Um, did anybody put a link to the general class or not?
To Domestica?
Yeah,
No.
I'll put it up. I got it right here.
Okay. I put one up for the Stephanie Shoots.
Yeah, here's I think that should be it. I think that should be it. So yeah,
Hey, Kathy.
anything you're interested in, I think you'll be able to find it.
Jane said, did she make like paper cutout shadow puppets?
I don't know. It just looked intriguing because they all have some really cool, intros, but I didn't take the class and I haven't signed up for it. But it looked really interesting. And it looked like she was doing also like a smaller version of like the tunnel books, that you've seen before. So, oh, look at Kathy. We're coming to see you soon. Yeehaw, rawhide. They're coming from Texas to get me.
There's a lot of drawing in watercolor.
Yeah. Well, you got to start with simple. Look at this. I found this in my stash. So I think I found this a couple of days ago. I've had it forever. Maybe that has the shape that you're talking about. But I figure in here, and this is Dover, so there's no problem. I think I might find something to make our stamps with out of these. Oh, that's pretty. I like that shape right there. I remember very influential during that period of time also is hummingbirds, um, dragonflies, and of course sea stuff. And really cool shapes of trees. So if you already have any stamps close to that, hey, you're ahead of the game already.
That's a lot of painting.
Yeah, I'm not into this. I'm just trying to find those little corners of something that I want to replicate. I'm not into coloring books at all.
No.
Nope. 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 Oh, the little gecko. How cute. Oh, yeah. Irises. Yes. Yep, Lucy. That's for sure. Irises already look pretty. Oh, now see this tree right here. I really like that. See all those leaves, how that is? I'd put it on somebody's head. That's pretty.
Yeah, I like working from home too.
There's the irises.
There you go. See?
Kangaroo. That's a new one for me. There's the fishies. I don't know about that flower you and I are looking for. Oh, this is close.
A little bit, yeah.
But it's not it.
It's like a smashed tulip.
Yeah, because it's a water lily. What we're thinking, their interpretation of a water lily is what we're both thinking about. And I just haven't. That's about the closest because that is a water lily, but it's not. This one, it's got to get flattened a little bit and have that right look. I'll find it. I don't know where. I'll find it. Darla will find it for us when she's awake sometime. I do like those cranes though, but they're too intricate. Ooh, I'm getting cold. How come? Must be getting cold outside.
It's foggy here.
I like those leaves too. Those are real similar to the ones I did on the wallpaper.
Yeah, that's too much coloring.
Yeah. See, something like this, it's still not flat enough.
Nope.
Yep, we're thinking about the same thing. All right, next. What's this? Oh no, that's just paper. Let's see, what do I have in my little boxes here? Oh no, I don't want to play with that tonight. Oh, okay, so trash. Okay, so you gotta start getting me some of that stuff, Missy, instead of throwing it away.
What are you going to do with it?
Put it in our trash journals.
These are adhesive rolls. And a roll of them weighs like freaking 10 pounds.
Well, I'll pay for the shipping.
I guess you want the metallic labels, huh?
Probably.
Let me check my trash room tomorrow.
Okay. All right, next.
And the EPA is making changes on some of our labels, so that means I have to trash all my labels and buy new ones for one brand.
You don't have to trash them.
I'm just saying.
You just put them in a box. What's this trash stuff? Anyway, I found all of the little carts, those interesting, what are those things called? For the interesting little sodas and beers and stuff. Are those little caddies? What are those things called?
Oh yeah, like a
I
six
found
pack.
those, and then I have a bunch of stuff from. Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff.
So hello, Connie. Connie is asking, is Domestika similar to Skillshare? Have you done Skillshare? Would you recommend?
I've never done Skillshare. I've heard of it. I've gone to it, but there's just nothing that has really like struck, my fancy. So I can't compare the two to tell you the truth.
And right now, Domestika is like $9.99, $10.99 for a class.
I think I don't know this for sure, but I think on Skillshare anybody can do a video and sell it there. I don't think just anybody on Domestika can do that. I think they really do like a vetting of their teachers, a certain caliber of teacher.
Yep, I hate to hurt their feelings, but they would just cry after they tried to teach me how to draw.
Well, at least you're on the list, Lucy. Our state doesn't even have a list.
It's ridiculous. There's so many. As they say, every time you try to call, it's already booked up.
Well, here you have to go to like a local pharmacy and get signed up on their website. There's certain, like 3 of them that we know of here locally that you can sign up for. So, you know, we're on the list. We don't know where on the list, but we're on the list.
Man, I know that's like when I go to CVS pharmacy to pick up Betty's prescription. They make me go to the other window because the other window they're swabbing people's noses, and I'm like, okay, really?
Yes, Melissa, you just stay home. Be safe.
Y'all need to do that on the outside window, not the window over here where the people are.
Better than the chicken on the head.
Everybody needs a chicken on their head once in their lifetime.
See, I think, as far as staying home and running around, my whole life, because of my work and stuff, I ran around, I went everywhere, I did everything. And I'm at the point where I'm very, it's not hurting my feelings to stay home. What's hurting my feelings is that my friends can't come over because I like staying home and let my friends come over. But now, I can't even let that happen for a while. So I'm getting a little tired of that. But
Yeah, I'm liking this stay at home stuff.
so Kathy, they have a county website. No, we don't have a county. We have a city, but we're directed to go to the pharmacies that were allocated the permit to be the ones that do the vaccinating, I guess. Oh, Melissa must have run around to get her free magazines. Yeah, I miss going to the library. Our library isn't even open. Not one of our libraries are open. You can order online and then drive up and they'll, give them to you, but our libraries are shut, at least in my town.
It's crazy.
Yes, our library is closed, but you go at between 11 and 1 o'clock and all the restaurants are packed. Figure that one out. I mean, at least at the library you can keep your mask on. You can't at a restaurant.
Yeah, because you can't talk in the library.
Yeah, so I don't understand the logic of what's open and what's closed. I haven't figured that one out yet, at least in our town. It's not consistent.
It's where the money is.
Yeah, I guess so. Yes, right. There's no money in the library, I guess.
No.
Okay. What else, people? I'm game. I just don't know anything to do.
Lucy said their libraries disposed of all their magazines.
Oh, really? They give them away at ours. And you can, if like, for instance, if you have a, subscription to Cool Magazines, they have a big giant table. You can go in there and dump all your old magazines so other people can have them and use them. That's where I get like all of those black and white art magazines that I've had for a while. Because my husband would go to the library like twice a week, so he would always look out for cool stuff, and he brought those home. Somebody was bringing them in every month, like a pile of them, and he was grabbing them for me. Those are pretty cool.
Kathy said her library is still open and even has senior hours.
Mm-mm.
Lucy's has restricted hours.
Yeah. No, our book sales were canceled because they have them, I forget if that's 3 or 4 times a year, a certain category of books. We haven't had that all year. They did it online. You could buy the books online, especially the old ones that were expensive. They had those all up there.
Kathy said theirs sells their magazines and they're not cheap. Artie Dar said, "What are you making with the clay?"
That's a good question. I haven't decided. I barely got it today. I'm excited. I don't know. That's the short story. I just want to play with it. I want to see, how it inks up or how it paints, how tough it is. I know if you make something a little flat, probably you can't break it, but if you make like a bracelet, are you going to be able to break it? I'm just trying to see how strong it is and what you can do with it and what you can't. So I think that'll be kind of fun.
So you bought it not knowing anything about it?
I know some things about it. I just don't know its durability.
Oh.
Its strength, let's put it that way. I know I need a heating tool, and if you leave it out in the air, it does not get hard like the paper clay does. That's about all I know. So, and it's not cheap. I have been participating in Zoom groups through our library. Well, ooh, Sue's got a black and white flower book.
Cool.
Well, that's good.
Maybe it's a coloring book.
Yeah, donating. All right. I'm not getting any suggestions, guys. I'm just sitting here looking. I'm looking and I'm looking. Oh, I got some really cool napkins for you guys. That's going to go in either our Silk Road one, or if we do just an India one, I'll show you. See, I'm always thinking of you guys. I'm spending all my money on you guys all the time. All the time. I love shopping for you guys. But look how pretty these are. Aren't these pretty? Look how pretty. They weren't cheap. They're not Tuesday morning. It's got our favorite colors.
It's a purple elephant.
I would call him, yeah, I guess he is. I guess he is.
See, if I said pink, you'd think I was drunk.
Well, there is a little bit of magenta, shall we say, on the edge. I was hoping you wouldn't see that one. Oh, gosh. Oh, it's different on this side. Oh, I didn't notice that. You got more than one design. Hey, how did I not know that? Okay. He's holding, I guess, like a water jug on one. And he has a cute little umbrella on the other.
Oh.
Cool. You get a lot of bang for your... Oh, look. And you get a whole tree, too. I'm liking this more and more. This is a cool napkin.
It's a purple elephant.
Yeah, not a people eater. Not a people eater. Yeah, these are pretty cool. So that'll be in a upcoming kit. Not sure when. I only know it's upcoming. What else? I've been finding stuff. I've been trying to put things away, and I found stuff. What else did I find? Let me think. Let me look. I found I found one of my African journals that I was keeping for myself. So this is kind of like a little prototype of what when we do our African women journal. I can kind of show you kind of sort of what we'll be doing when we do that month.
African women.
Yeah. Africa is a big continent with lots of different women. And I stuck with more like the vintage one. So this one, when I made this one, I did it with some cantha quilt. This little piece back here is like a piece of wood. And then just that printout. And I colored, I forget what I colored that with. I think with chalk, colored chalk or something. And then the cover is some canvas, and then I sewed around there. That's what reminded me of what that lady was doing in her book. And then I used some of my rested fabric on the side, and then some more canvas on the back. So that was basically how that was made. And then if you recall, if you've been around for a while, we made some beads, you know, out of the fabric. So I put some of those on there. And that's pretty much the front. And this was tassel that I made for the book. And then inside, it's just got mostly naked with some cool pictures, vintage pictures of women from different parts of Africa. And I put in some of my grungy papers and then some of the little things that we made. I put this one, this is some of the beads, but I put it on a paper clip. And then just use different kinds of papers just to add some texture in there. And use some of the African wax fabrics as some tabs. So just basically grungy pages. And some pages of paper that fabric I dyed. And then there's all kinds of stuff to play with and glue down. This is like if you went on a pictorial safari, so it has different animals that you would see. A whole bunch of those small cards. And just some cool papers that you could cut out and glue down. I think these were, oh, I better not say whose papers those were. I'm not going to say, I'll have to look it up. I didn't do these. These are somebody else's papers. I'm trying to remember who they were.
I see the tape.
And here's some more of the little beads. And then I did some stamping on some on some fabric. And these are just some of the broiled pages. Some more women. Some more women. More women. And this is just a little packet of different types of handmade papers that you can tear out, you know, and use it when you do your collaging or whatever it is that you're going to do. Some more handmade paper, some more pictures. Here's a piece of mud cloth. And then there's these little some little things, a little miniature file card and a little envelope and stuff. Some more printed on fabric. Just some leftover pieces, grungy pieces from boiling. Here's a little piece of rusted fabric. Another pretty lady.
A pretty lady.
Very pretty. Very pretty lady. Some other homemade papers. More rusty paper. Piece of fabric. And then some more little things to play with in the journal. Another little file folder. Animals. Some pretty sisters. Some more pretty sisters. And that was this journal. So we'll be making something similar to this. Maybe not exactly, but very similar. I think it's so cute. Oh, okay.
Very cool. Suzanne's using her tape right now on an old Grit magazine.
Ooh, neat. Very cool.
Very cool.
All right. Next. Next.
I can't think. It's
I can't either. That's why I'm just keep
too
asking.
late for me to think.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, it's already after 10. I think, ladies, we're going to let Susan go. You're going to let me go. I'm going to let you go.
We're all gonna go.
Susan didn't have a good day today, she said, or at least it was a busy day or a hard day or something.
No,
Whatever.
my boss is in town.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
That's never good.
No, he's a jerk.
Uh-oh. I hope he's not going to be your boss.
No.
Okay.
No.
Very good.
He was telling me today, he's like, so where are they on production of this paint? And I said, well, they're trying. I mean, they cleaned out one of my 3,000-gallon letdown tanks to make my paint in. So they cleaned it. They finished everything on Saturday, and they cleaned it all out to be ready to go. Well, one of the batches that was ahead of it was in a letdown tank, and it had a QC issue, so they had to pump it all back over
Oh, no.
into my clean tank, and it's still stuck in QC with some kind of quality issues. So I'm like, well, they're behind. And he said, well, what about this other batch? Are you getting those made? And I said, no, sir. And they're not going to get made this week. Oh, we got to make them this week. I'm like, this is a brand new product, brand new artwork, brand new printing plates, brand new raw materials. It ain't happening this week. Sorry. What do you want me to do? Well, we got to get this made this week. I'm like, well, not going to happen. So,
Oh,
I mean, you can't take paint from one country to another country that has distinct raw materials and get it made immediately. Give me a break.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Oh my goodness, I just got a notice. Remember the lady I said that
Good night, Kathy.
her stuff hadn't even been swiped,
Yep.
scanned? I just got a notice. It says in transit.
Yay.
So that thing was sitting somewhere unscanned for 3 days.
Wow.
It must have fell behind something and they found it. I'm just glad it's on its way. Good, because she ordered some of my papers, and I had hand selected some really cool ones because she was my first timer.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I didn't want to think they were all lost.
Good night,
Yay!
Erin.
It's on the way. Erin was still here. Hi, Erin. Goodbye,
Yep.
Erin.
She was lurking.
Ms. Lurker.
Kathy
Very
D's
good.
leaving. Good night. Cool.
Everybody's going. Hey, maybe I should put one of those things I got from Erin. Hold on. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. I don't know if it'd be too much file folder stuff, but I got these from Erin. It's got the built-in pocket and everything. And we could paint those up and fill them with stuff and maybe stick them in there. Or is that too much already? I don't know. Let me think it. Because like if we made this looking pretty cool, maybe we could even put it back here. No, it's too big. But we can fold. And I was playing with one the other day, and I was thinking of folding this down like that. And if we made it cool looking, you never know. I'll play with it and see if it works or not. I'll
Okay.
let you guys know what I decide.
Cool.
It's kind of big. Oh, but it would look cool right there. No, but we can't open it. But it fits perfect. Oh, well. Something to play with.
There you go.
Something to play with. I think it might work.
Aw. Thank you, Kathy.
Okay.
Kathy said, thank you and always refreshing spending time with y'all.
Oh, thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. All right.
Cool.
Unless I come up with something really exciting to do tomorrow, I don't know what, if we'll show up. If I think of something and if Susan's up to it, we'll see. Because, we just can't spend another 2 hours tomorrow doing nothing.
Well, let me know.
Maybe one night we can. The second night, maybe not.
Well, you think of some shit to do. Think of some stuff to do tomorrow.
Okay, you guys better come up with something because I don't know what it's going to be. All right, ladies. Thank you again, Susan. Thank you so much.
Yep.
And we might see you tomorrow.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Cool.
Say good night, Susan.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night.
Good night.